Welcome to I-meditate.info. Welcome to I-meditate.info.
It was not the best weather in the world when I got to meet this bunch of people. But somehow I got very curious about them because I have never seen such a happy bunch of people in my life, especially when they get soaking wet. Some of them said they just came back from Sarnia, where they did some street realization. I didn't know what they were talking about, but was determined to find out, so I followed them. Oh, by the way, my name is Skippy, and originally I am from London. No, not London, UK. London, Ontario, in Canada. Excuse me, I haven't had my breakfast yet. Where was I? Oh yes, this group of people. The next day I slept in, and when I woke up the group was gone. Oh no, I thought. I missed them. But hail to the hazelnut. They came back from a public program, and they talked about a Havan and how it would be the first for London. Oh boy, I couldn't wait to find out what a Havan was. It turned out to be a wonderful spectacle. The fire, the mantras, the smell. Oh, I wish people would do Havans every day. I also found out that these people called themselves yogis. Isn't it a beautiful word? Yogis. There is a joyful tone with it, don't you think? Yogis. I woke up when they packed everything up, and I jumped on the roof of the biggest car. The ride wasn't too far. They stopped at a park and showed other people treatments. It involved fire again, but there was another one they called shoe beat. Shoe beat. We squirrels can never do it, but it seems to help the humans. And of course, there was a lot of good stuff to eat. I have to say that I have never eaten better than in those days I traveled with this group. It turned out that yogis like to play as much as squirrels. When they were finished playing, it was time to leave, so I quickly jumped again on the car roof. When it stopped the next time, we were at a beautiful place with an ocean nearby. I have never seen so much water in my life. The yogis called it Lake Erie. Lake. I think they did a mistake. That wasn't a lake. You couldn't even see the other side of the lake. It was definitely an ocean. They played beautiful music to yet another group of people and showed them the same treatments. There was string knot burning, mantras, paper burning, and shoe beat again.
is the equivalent of one hair strand worth of kundalini. But Shri Mataji describes that there is enough kundalini in the dormant state of the sacrum bone in each human being that is equivalent to a whole power plant to power an entire city. But it's dormant. So we have to find a way to access that, and most of our problems are going to be solved. When we say the Sanskrit word and our pure desire and our pure attention are integrated, then that resonating thing at the physical level, the sound that we're saying, makes the Kundalini resonate. And that's how many things can change.
I was tired that night. All the excitement, the foreign forest, and the traveling. So I missed the morning meditation. Oh yes, while I was traveling with yogis, I wanted to become a yogi as well. And I overheard them saying that the most important thing for a yogi is meditating. In the afternoon, I had to jump on the car roof again because everyone drove to a city called Chatham. I was very excited. Luckily, they stopped at a green spot where someone brought them food. I was looking forward to the scraps they would leave behind, and as expected, it was delicious. I had a good look into the windows of the public library. The yogis were about to do a music and meditation program there. The lady from the library did a good job advertising it, so they said. I saw people entering the room. Oh, hail to the hazelnut! More and more came until the entire room was full with people. They might all become yogis. Oh, that would be wonderful. The world can really use happy people.
I used to think life was easy. I used to think free and easy. I used to think now it's over. Open your eyes, you can see. Open your eyes, you can see.
The weather forecast brought out a thunderstorm warning. But after the morning meditation, the yogis gave a bandan. And that was how their day looked like. 3 drops of rain fell down and a few clouds, and all of a sudden clear skies and sunshine.
This is the East Coast. The West Coast.
used to think, used to think.
A banda. I watched them very carefully when they did it, and I might try that too. It worked! It worked! I gave a bundan before I went to sleep to wake up in time for morning meditation, and it worked. I woke up exactly in the moment when they lit the candle. It was so much better to meditate with yogis than to meditate alone or with some hideous raccoons. Oh, today I had to be super sneaky. After the blissful meditation, we all drove to Sarnia. A few times I had to pretend as if I wouldn't watch them. There was also not too much greenery where they went first, and I had to do a lot of climbing and hiding. I felt like an undercover agent. Oh, it was quite an adventure, but I was glad when they packed up and drove to a beach. Ah, fresh air. Like them, I wanted to stick my feet into the water, but it was too dangerous. I would have drawn too much attention on me. A squirrel doing a foot soak. Ridiculous. After the beach, they drove to a theater where they gave realization to other people and played music. It was wonderful.
So now we can repeat it all together with full attention. I'm saying chakra means energy center.
But playing music and passing on realization makes hungry. So, instead of driving home, they had a midnight pizza party on the street. I like those yogis, but I had to be very fast because the pizza boxes got emptied in a hurry.
You see a faded sign at the side of the road that says 15 miles to the love shack. Love shack, yeah, yeah. I'm heading down the Atlanta highway, looking for the love getaway, headed for the love getaway. I got me a car, it's as big as a wagon.
I had never left London before, and now I had travelled so much and went to see so many beautiful places. And that day I even left the country and drove to the USA.
Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha. You remove the obstacles of the world. You remove the obstacles of the world.
Everything seemed to be bigger here and faster. When they finally stopped, I found myself in a lovely little park downtown of a city. Oh, I got it! They were doing street realization again. Oh, what fun and quite an interesting place this Ann Arbor was. However, lots of people always make me a little nervous, so I wasn't too unhappy when we left for a foot soak at the nearby river.
And so we pray. Shri Ganesha, 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 Shri Ganesha. You let us feel vibrations. You let us feel cool breeze. Let us feel vibrations. You let us feel cool breeze. Let the Kundalini flow. Let the Kundalini flow. Let the Kundalini flow. Let the Kundalini flow.
It was very clever of me to sleep on the roof of the big car, because when I woke up, they loaded the cars and drove to the lovely little park again, took off in the afternoon and drove to Windsor.
You are the joy of the world. You are the joy.
Back in Canada, the yogis drove to a house to do a puja. Oh, hail to the hazelnut! How exciting! I was going to learn something new again. As usual, the yogis played a little. This time they jumped a lot.
Dance, dance, dance around the room. Dance, dance, dance around the room. Let your arms go swingity, swingity, swing. Let your feet go tippity, tippity, top. Dance, dance, dance around the room. Dance, dance, dance around the room. Dance, dance, dance around the room. Let your arms go swingity, swingity, swing. Let your feet go tippity, tippity, top, top. Dance, dance, dance around the room. Dance around the room. Dance around the room.
Oh, and then there was food again. Italian. I love Italian food. Oh, che delicioso gnocchi. But even the most delicious tiramisu cannot compare the feeling of a puja. It was the best I have ever experienced in my life. It felt like heaven. So I did feel a little sad when the group left the house. distributed in 7 cars. They drove in a convoy to a restaurant where they had a last meal together before parting. Yes, it was difficult, but I knew what to do. I just had to keep a picture of Shri Mataji in my heart, and all was good.
Mataji has come to save the world. Shri Mataji has come into the world. Shri Mataji has come to save the world.
Goodbye, wonderful yogis, goodbye. I decided to stay in Windsor for a bit. No, not Windsor, UK. Windsor in Ontario, Canada. And who knows, maybe I'll meet them again or other yogis. They seem to like traveling.